Hi everybody, not Sporbad here. Hey, I'm just kind of winging this one today. Thought I'd just put something out for you. So we have, I say we because there's us and there's me and you. I can't even, sorry, rough day today. Anyhow, so I have expanded a little bit here. I'll just run through the whole thing here, and of course this is on my storage here. Let me think now. I did run into some issues. Now I've run into some issues, and this is completely has nothing to do with the storage tech, like with my storage here. Well, it kind of does, yes. It has to do with, yeah, I guess storage, yeah. It has to do with my item sorting. I'm just trying to find some scaffolding here. There we go. Okay, so we have expanded a bit here. So I think you guys, hello. So this is one of my issues I got to deal with yet. I think I may have to do. How did you hit me from there? I may have to move some things around here because the last thing I want, because this is my downstairs here, right? Like we could just go here and maybe I should do that. I might fill that in and use scaffolding here from now on. Because the last thing I want is a creeper to show up here. Last time that happened, I don't know if I told you guys, I might have erased that video. This happened. He blew up a bunch of stuff. I had a creeper show up here once. So, because that was my original. This is my original mine here, and actually the staircase used to go all the way up to the top there, and this was all water in here, and yeah, well, like right here, look, like this is I like this. This is so cool. Like the potential we have out here, because if you really think about it, you could use this kind of an area. I hear a slime. Why do I hear a slime? Oh, nah, can't be. But anyways, you could use an area like this for storage for minecarts. I don't know how we would do it, but we could. I have to go look. You have to excuse me for a second. I heard a slime down there. I have no idea why I heard a slime there. He would be. Oh, is he in my? Is he in here? Yes, he is. I hear him. Oh, finally! These are two slime chunks here, by the way. So we have to do this. I have to. I can't just not take the idea, take advantage of this situation. This is I've had this two slime chunks mined out and built up here for 2 months, and that's like the fourth or fifth slime I've found in there, and that's it. Anyways, yeah, like it's quite amazing the spot that I found here because like it's unbelievable the place I've got going on here because if you actually take that scaffolding you go somewhere else, and if you take the scaffolding, I don't even know if it's there anymore. That's back there. It takes you completely to a different area, but it's actually basically, I don't know. It's strange the way it works. It's right, like I don't know. I have to show you to explain it. It's right through the wall here. So technically, we go up here. We'll get back down to the storage in a minute, but I do want to show you this because I actually don't think I've showed you guys this room. Now, don't Yeah, I had some explosive instances up here, so it was looking a lot nicer when I built it. But well, this is a tree farm, right? This is oh my God, I can't remember who it is. Uh-oh. I'll have to put a pin comment or something because I forget who built this or whose farm this is. Anyhow, I was using it for cherry trees, as you can tell. And well, I guess they grow pretty tall, and yeah, it blew all that up because the where the size of the outside is here, it was completely straight up, and then it goes to that size right by the TNT duper up there. Anyhow, so we have modified quite a few things. We got a little factory back here. You probably know what kind of factory that is. And I'm not going to tell you, but you guys know me. it used to have storage down here, but now we decided to delete that storage out. And since we're using it, it uses hoppers, we have to do it this way. We can't just drop the items in a water stream. Or maybe I could have. I probably could have, but whatever. So we got a water stream cruising along here, and it actually joins up with the one right here from the tree farm. So that's the water stream from the tree farm. Another water stream over there comes around the corner over here and hits into and goes down that way and goes down. So if you come over here, actually, we'll go down this scaffolding here. So we're going to take this scaffolding back down. Oh, getting in the middle all the time. Okay, so hey, see here. Here's our roof. This is our roof here, and then my storage is right there, and our mine carts and everything you can see is just back there. And that's the other way. So yeah, so it's yeah, our tree farm basically is sitting right on top right here. Oops. This part of it, looking this way, we don't have a lot of room. Like I almost knocked into my into it here when I was messing around here, I see. Because I tried building something here and it didn't work for me, and I said the heck with it. So then I took it here. You can see it's snowing here. So we're in a snow biome, so our next farm is going to be ice, but we did build a farm way up here. And it has a water stream, but that's the bottom part of it. I won't show you what it is because I can't remember who built it. Or wait, it's Logical Geek Boy, I think. Okay, come on, stop crouching. I got crouch on pushed on toggle, so you push it once and you stay crouched. Works awesome for building. So anyhow, so I've actually modified this a little bit, just slightly. And what I did was, now what did I do now? I sped it up some. Oh right, yes. So you can see the observer setup here is different now. Now I've got the sticky piston, and it's not selectable one or the other. I mean, I could put a brake in here and select it, but I've made every single slice down below able to handle the output of this, so we're good. But I did make it so that, yeah, and ignore the rail going by here. You actually trigger this thing once when you take this rail line, but whatever. I just haven't moved the rail yet. But yeah, I did change it. So I took away the blocks and stuff and all that, and all I did to trigger I just tied this in to power these here, right? I just did it this way. So technically, it runs like this now. So, oh, there goes our piece of dirt. I had one piece of dirt in there. Forgot about that piece of dirt. And it's all the same. And it's a little bit faster than it was last time, so I had to modify this. Yeah, I went down to 9 pieces, actually. Originally, was it like a 10 or 11 or something? I had to take it down. I took it down one just to make it a little faster, because there is a lot of delay, like in between the pausing and the piston pushing and stuff. So, but I'm really thinking about this thing lately. This thing's really bothering me because it's like a humongous eyesore. I don't like it, and I just want to take my pickaxe to it, but it works too darn good to wreck it. So I can't do that. So now I don't remember previous. We got Eddie here still. We'll deal with Eddie one of these days. Because I don't know if I want to put a village here. That's all. Because I'm constantly getting those pillagers outside my front door. So I get bad omen quite a bit. Because I just get mad and just take them out. Because they're annoying. It's like the wandering trader. When the wandering trader comes around, he shows up right over my head. Because we're really close to the ground level here. Eh? So anyhow, this is what I want to show you. So we're going to go, and I don't even need scaffolding. I keep forgetting about this. There we go. Let's take the water elevator. So you can see here, now we finally have actually filled up. We have a full stack of cobblestone. I'm impressed. That took a long time, you know. So, and I don't even know how many's in here. So there's a lot, but it is actually full. So, yeah, I'm impressed. Hmm. So how many do we have in here now? 1, 2, 3. Do we have hitboxes on? There we go. That's better. 4, 5. Holy, like 13 or something, or 14. I'm gonna have to go down here to check it out. Oops. Can we count them from here? No, I don't want to go down there. Give me. Oh, I tell you some days. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I don't like that number, but that's okay. That's pretty good. So we got 13. So that's 6 double chests, correct? 6 and 6 is 12 and a half. Yeah, 6.5 double chests worth of storage here. So that's not too bad. Yeah, and we could modify it to pack it in tighter too. I mean, we could scrap this line or this row of blocks, and we could scrap this row of blocks so that we have just one piece in the middle. And then we'd have to change all of this, right? Probably spit the card out the back or something like that instead of the side. Would probably work one way or the other because we do power the block from underneath, correct? So we have also farmed up a bunch more stuff. We're still don't have that much stone. I don't know, ever since I kind of ran low on cobblestone quite a while ago, all of a sudden I went on this cobblestone stint, and well, you can see how much cobblestone I've farmed up. So, and part of that came from farming some sand. So sand is, where's sand here again? So how did we do it? Cobblestone, stone, dirt, sand. Yeah, okay, so sand here. So yeah, I've farmed up a few more sand because I've been using. Well, I used quite a bit of sand recently, actually, because we did make some a lot of concrete and all that. So we have 5 things of red sand. We don't have much. This is my slime one. I don't have much there. And then this one's gravel. I just went and grabbed the whole bunch. I actually ended up traveling 12,000 blocks to go farm gravel. Something like that. I went to a gravelly hills or something biome. I had to look it up because I just, yeah, I don't like farming gravel because it's like, yeah, you don't get big patches of it. I wanted to check it out. It's a cool biome. So, yeah. Okay, so what else are we going to talk about today? So yeah, oh right, yes. So I have added 4 things here. Yes, 4. So we added our witch farm output to the system here. So we've added glass bottles, spider eyes, because that witch farm puts out quite a bit actually. Glowstone, glowstone dust, and sugar. And we should have, and this one should be gravel, right? Yep. So we've added all that to the system, but we have added it all in one slice, is what we did. So I made each rail come out and then just come into a merger like this, and it actually merges here. This is a return call out right here. So when we call a cart, yeah, or return a cart, sorry, it comes from here. And then when we call out a cart, sorry, it actually just goes here. All the call outs actually go down the center, just like this. And this one, this one goes from here to here to here. So I just kind of had to stack it a bit. I was wondering how I was going to do that because I didn't have room in here for an intersection. Like, it just wasn't working. I can't remember why I had to, but I had to do it this way. So, and we actually chose 3 block choices for the tower here because of what I used over here. We got black glazed terracotta, and then our chiseled. I don't even know what that block is called. Whatever that block's called. It's not chiseled stone bricks, but whatever. Chiseled blackstone. Is that what that is? Chiseled blackstone. I think that's what it is. Bricks, and then some concrete, cyan concrete. I think it's chiseled blackstone. That's polished. That looks different. Polished blackstone. So I like blackstone. Actually some nice stuff to work with. Yeah, I believe that's chiseled blackstone, if I'm not mistaken. I think there's a pig snout on there. So, but yeah, so we merged it all. That's all I did here. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4 slices, and they all come in here. So we got a mixed assortment of carts in this one. I got 5 carts of something in there. I don't know what's what, so I mean, you just call it out and send it back. It doesn't take that long to call a cart out and send it away. So I was going to use, this is probably my next one, mud bricks, mossy cobblestone, and polished blackstone will be probably my next slices I'm adding, because I'll probably end up adding some more. We got quite a bit of room here now, which is pretty cool. I kind of like that we got a little spot here. So I don't know what I'm going to do here, but I'm going to do something. And I am thinking there's a possibility we might add on an extra system here, so we'll see. I don't know what kind of system yet. Oh, right, we'll follow a callback too here, so we'll follow these ones. So now we did make these are our 2 newest additions to the system besides the slime one. So we could actually say all 3 of these, because these 5 all come on the return line up on top here. That's where those 5 come from. And then after that, I've had no choice. I had to go elsewhere. I ran out of room there. You can see 4 rails there. There's the 5th one. And they're all set up in the junction inside there and everything too. So that's pretty cool. So all of them, they just do a U-turn. And actually, we could really make this system a lot nicer. God, there's a lot of lag in this area. It's got to be the glass or something, but whatever. It's what you get when you build like this. I mean, it could be the redstone too hanging out, right? That stuff's terrible for lag. But yeah, we could optimize this system quite a bit. I probably eventually will. So these callouts, they just come back this way. And actually, I took advantage of this to power 2 of the rails, because the block gets powered plus the switch is powered. So this one gets powered by the switch, which powers the block, which powers this rail. And then over here, this one powers this rail, and I believe it also powers that rail and that rail. Yeah, so it's nice. I don't know. The switches everywhere, yeah, sure. They look okay. We could definitely clean it up a bit. Like you could throw redstone blocks under there, but I never liked that. So we ended up slicing in underneath here. And I was also reducing on this one. I reduced the powered rail usage. That's way too many powered rails. I got to get rid of some of them. I don't need to do that all the time, but I just end up doing it. It looks cool too. So, but the previous problem. So then, yeah. So okay. So that's our latest slice. This is the next one, and then this is another one here. So, and then of course we got our return, our call out one here, right? So then these are all outgoing lines. So I got one of them that goes here. And this one is, what is this one? Okay, so that's the slime one. And I made it so I can get out of here easily. And then the next one, yeah, the slime one, or wait, hold it. Okay, so because this doesn't coincide with what's out there anymore. The added on ones are on this side, not the other side over there. So it's, yeah, it's backwards. You got to look at what it is. Right, so this one's gravel. So gravel goes up here, and it cruises around the corner. And this one it's the middle one. Okay, because this took me a while to figure all this out. I did a lot of scratching my head, and I broke a lot of redstone in the process too, because there's water. So then this one is slime. Okay, yeah. I don't ask me why it's backwards like that, or that's slime, or I don't know, whatever. And then this is our latest one, the glowstone one. But this one goes this one comes down here as well, just like that other track that's underwater. Comes around here. This is the one where I broke a lot of redstone right here. I ended up having to take that thing into account. Because we have, this is our unloader here or whatever. This is our item stream from like the furnace and then the back of the, yeah, I got a really complicated storage system here if you guys didn't know. Because we got a furnace right up here. You could technically get to the furnace up here. I must have removed the block or something. I don't know. I used to be able to get up there, but I probably deleted some blocks in the process. But this is one of the ones that comes from out to this dropper and comes over here, and we got a water elevator. Comes across here, and then this goes into my main storage, which is this storage system up here with the red nether bricks. That's my regular, just single hopper speed item sorter, just yeah, 8 per slice or whatever up there. And that's an input into it. And then we got another one, like this is the water elevator here for the lava buckets is what that's for actually, in the furnace, which is pretty cool. Man, it's pretty complicated. So the problem I've been talking about earlier, I was saying how I was having problems with Enderman in here. They've been stealing these mud blocks. I don't know how many times I've come in here now and there's an Enderman standing here with mud blocks. So spawn proofing is going to kind of be needed here pretty soon. I don't know how we're going to prevent that. I mean, it's not all the time that I have Enderman in here. You can see this piece of dirt's obviously from the Enderman. And I can see it up above too in the mountains. They're starting to make a mess up there. And down below too, actually. So we found, now where did I go? Now I gotta think about this one because it's pretty complicated. We got quite a network of things down here. Like here too. I just go into the water here for no reason. Now I was actually building. This is my next track right here. Is what this is. That's what this is eventually going to be. I started on it. I haven't finished yet because it's going to go with this one or whatever. Because I got to go beside this one to get in here, or that's where I was going to go. Was right where the sea lantern is, maybe. I don't know actually. But anyhow, so I actually found a mine shaft out here somewhere when I was wandering around in my travels, and that's where I noticed Mr. Enderman doing a real nasty mess. And that was actually, where is it here? So he started over here somewhere. I've cleaned it up already. Our chicken farm's above our head here. I believe it was, let's see here. There's our sweetberry farm. And then we go out to the smoker here. No, I think it's behind me. I don't remember exactly where it was. I think it was, oh God, hold on. Hold on. Hang on, hang on. Oh my God. Oh, yeah, that's my smoker. You guys haven't seen that yet. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Let me, holy dynamite. Hang on a second. There we go. Friendly creatures. 0. Let's go with 1. I have to be careful with that because you still want to hear stuff. This is my, down here, this is my amethyst geode I found. I decided to go start mining, and we've made a farm here. I haven't taken the roof out yet. I've just taken out every single block except for these, so it can grow as much as possible. I'm not going to harvest it now, but it's my geode. But you got to watch. We're good. I did a whole bunch of spawn proofing around here. But I'm not going to go down there, but that's another, yeah. I think I'm going to start a mine maybe down there. I don't know yet. And then we really need to put some stairs here. Because I do have one in my, inside my house actually too, in my base there. I've got an amethyst geode as well, but it's not very big. It's pretty, pretty sad. Okay, there. Now that our friendly creature noise isn't so much, this is my smoker. And yes, we have a lot of cows here. So we got 4 and 4. So we have a lot of cows. So that's 96 and 96, I guess it would be, right? Because 24 is entity cramming. So it would be 100 if they would have made it 25. But no, it's 96, I believe, and 96. But my smoker, this is the most complicated thing I've ever seen. And it doesn't look that bad, but wait till you actually get underneath it. So what we have up here is just of course, our hoppers under our cows, and then it all joins together and comes down to the center here. And then we have a little bit of a small hopper line with an item filter here. And this item filter filters out the beef. And the beef comes down. Let's see here. I built this quite a while ago already. And I've never went through this thing, so I'm going to go through it with you guys. So it comes down here, out of our item filter right here, into this hopper, into this one. Goes in here, goes into this one, and here's our smoker. It must have just ran because it's completely empty. Oh, we have to add some lava, I see. I keep forgetting. I have a manual switch in the inside there that adds lava. And then the minecart comes along. It must be sitting there underneath the floor. I forget to look every time. So okay, so we have that part of it into the smoker. But we also have, as you can see, on this end, we have another hopper line going down here. And of course, that would be the leather that comes out of there, because you get leather and raw beef and beef from the cows. And then, of course, this one is from the chicken farm. And it comes into the smoker, and it's just a minecart unloader. Here's all it is, and it just drops into the hopper line here, right? But we got some, I gotta go this way, hang on. We do have 3 rail lines coming in here. So this one is fuel, this one's the chicken farm coming in, and this is our output that goes to storage. And this goes to those cart eaters, those 2 cart eaters with the dragon heads is where this one ends up, one of them. And here it is here, it's just a hopper minecart. Of course, we have our regular, everyday hopper minecart thing here, and it's the one that runs into the honeycomb. I still got to deal with the honeycomb. I will change that eventually. I don't like the way it's set up that it grabs it, because then it could break this eventually. Maybe, I don't know if that'll ever happen, because you can throw stuff in up top to smoke into a chest. The chicken farm automatically comes over here per rail. And then, of course, there's the smoker for the cow. So you could technically have 3 different kinds of something in there, plus buckets, right? The empty buckets from the lava in the smoker also end up in that chest. So we could have it that we have a piece of honeycomb, an empty bucket, and then maybe some stacks of something else. Maybe that's not enough to trigger that thing, but that's another deal. It hasn't broken yet, so we're good. But anyhow, okay. So we have a lectern here on page 6. Oh, hold on. And what that does is gives us a signal strength of 6 for whatever. Why is it? Why do I? Oh, it's probably the signal strength when the smoker is smoking, is what it is. This is an on switch, basically, that says, hey, turn me on only when such conditions are met. So hence a comparator, right? Anyhow, hold on. Pardon me, my apologies. So what that does, this is the cool part of it. And I don't have anything to smoke to show you. It's completely empty, which I can't believe. Anyhow, so it comes out here, powers this block. When it does activate torch tower here, you can see we have a redstone torch tower here, comes all the way up here to the top, to this block. And then I don't even know where it goes anymore. Okay, yes. And then I believe there's actually a redstone torch right behind here on the back side of this block. Most likely, by the looks of that, there's probably one under there. I don't want to look. Well, I guess we could. Is there a redstone torch there? Yes, there is. Okay, yeah, so there's a redstone torch there. Better put our block back here. Ugh, and it is the wrong way. Well, I'll deal with that later. Now the pattern's out. Anyhow, so it comes up here on redstone. Oh, I see our Enderman's been in here too. And all it does is it just activates this system here, is what it does. And this is a toggleable on-off system. And what this is a dispenser with a water bucket and a dispenser with some flint and steel. And this is a campfire. And we actually have 2 hay bales underneath this campfire. And yeah, it's a chimney that turns on. Every time the smoker's smoking, it puffs out smoke. That's so cool. I love it. That's like, yeah. I guess, let's feed our cows. Why not? It takes 3 stacks of wheat to feed my cows. We're going to start with a full stack here. Oh, God. And technically, I should do that. So we'll do with this group first. And maybe this should actually activate the smoker. We will get over a stack. Yeah, there actually, it just turned on. Technically, you heard that click. That should have been the smoker kicking in. But it is set up that... Now I gotta go. I'll have to look. I hear the campfire crackling, don't we? Smoker smokes. Yeah, the smokers just started. So we'll go outside and I'll show you what it looks like. We just gotta be careful because we could have... There's a stack already of wheat. That's why whenever you see inside my place there where the bees are, that's why there's so much wheat in there. It's because of this. But I technically have to only do this every few days, and I'm good. Not even every few days, once a week or something, or 2 weeks. I don't feed my cows very often. So, and then all this is gonna go automatically, get smoked, and sent to main storage, which is pretty cool. So now we'll have to go in there and we'll have to put some fuel in the smoker because it's quite empty. I saw only 3 lava buckets in there, and I don't know the ratio in a smoker of what, how much each item smokes, right? Or lava bucket, you know? How many items it can smoke. I don't know if it's the same as a furnace, right? Furnace is 100, isn't it? Or something? I think it's 100. Oh. So that was probably our output. I bet you we go downstairs here in a second once we finish this last pack of cows here. And I'm not going to get too particular. I probably could run around across each of these and hit some more of the cows yet. Because it's hard to get all 24 all at once, as you can see. So there's 3 stacks. And we'll just walk by here on our way downstairs because I want to show you what's going on here while it's happening. Give you a demonstration. So here's our smoker down here. So now you can see this output's energized. Of course, everything up top is now running. But we also have down here, the way that I did set this up, unless I removed it, I can't remember. Maybe that's why the smoker's empty, but here our smoker's smoking. I might have removed it. I think I did actually because it was giving me troubles. Unless it's still right here. No, that's fuel. That's a minecart unloader. No, I did remove it. I had set up on... What is that? Oh, God. That's why I said this is complicated. Because I added quite a few systems in here on the smoker. It was supposed to have... where's our smoker? There. No, I removed it. That's right. I had right here... I got mad and just deleted it. I had one of those wait till I'm 3/4 full, then empty me completely setups on here. It's just a circuit. I can show you inside. That's what my composter has. Works awesome. But I had it on the smoker here, but it didn't work good because you get chicken in here and you get beef in here. And I don't know. I just deleted it because I didn't like it. So anyhow, let's go outside. And I show you the building itself, actually. So as you can see, this is our smoker room. Cows are in here. The smoker is below our feet. Built it all up nicely. There's so many cows mooing, you don't hear the fence. And then, of course, this is our little entrance way here, just in case something happens. And then we got some cows outside here and stuff. So yeah, you can see there's our smoker smoking. And when it's done, it quits. So we'll go a little bit further away so you can actually see it. So nobody just, I got a bunch of cherry trees around, and we'll go back here. That's where you can actually see the building from a distance. I just got to be careful. So there it is there. I don't really want to run into a creeper out here. Why is there a cow out here? I have a cow out? Why has that happened? What are you doing out here, dude? Unless he chased me because I was holding wheat in my hand. That tree still hasn't grown? Maybe it's not enough space there, probably. It's a dark oak. We better take that out of our hand. That's probably why he got out. So what are we going to do with you? We'll just leave him alone. See, that one hasn't grown either. But yeah, so this is our smoker here, and it's just a house. It's got some cows here. There's actually cows behind it and everything too. Why is there stone there? I might have to do some investigating. have rockets? No. Pardon me? How do I not have rockets in my inventory? Interesting. So yeah, so that's why all this is here. All this wheat in here. And actually, it was using, I got bees and stuff. Oh, there's morning. That's cool. So I got a whole bunch of bees in here and stuff. I got to do the harvest in here, actually. I got to go in here and clean out all the wheat and carrots, and then I'll pick up all the honey and stuff. And I just got this is just decoration. I had bees out here, but they keep getting out. They keep getting outside through these holes here. I think they get out behind the furnaces where they were getting out, maybe? Yeah, I think through here. This is my armor equipper here. That's what this is. And then, of course, this one is our rail line return here. Should actually be minecarts. I should check how many minecarts do we have. None. Probably just the dropper has them then. That's what this is. I got our nice little rail line that goes through the place. See, I just turned on my storage. So we end up going up here. We come up to the top of the world, and I can't stop. I should have made a stop here. There's our newest farm. It's actually a concrete converting farm. TNT concrete converting one. Oh, this is, I guess you guys would have saw this a little bit in my oops video there where it got all blown up top by a creeper. What I called it too. Yep. So I've made some modifications so we don't get blown up by a creeper if we accidentally take this rail line at night. So we're just going to jump out here for half a second, and we'll actually go over here and show you. So there's the place. And hang on. Hold on a second. Don't tell me it's in my ender chest. There it is. We'll pull out the old spyglass for a second. We better put these away. And since I'm outside, we better throw on our equipment too. And I still have no rockets. Why do I have no rockets? Okay, so if you look, you can actually see quite a few things from here. So we have our little second store, like hut there. I actually have to go that way to show you everything, but like right over there, we have our raid farm, and we have a gunpowder farm just down over there that we built nice and close by. And then you can see our village over here. It's actually over there. That's the close side of it. It's actually down and around the corner. That's where my villagers and stuff are, is just over there. And there's the iron farm AFK spot you can see as well over there. I really need to get rid of the dirt pillar. It's just there. I land on the roof anyhow. What do we have there? What is that? Oh, is that a fox? Oh, there's a fox over here. Cool. You don't see very many of them. One thing I did notice now, if you look, hang on here, I gotta go around the corner. If you look over here, on top of these high peaks, mostly that one over there, I think, I noticed, just like this guy, foxes really like to be up high in the world. Because I couldn't find any when I first started in here, and this was all new and everything. There was foxes running around down here, and there was a few running down over there, and then they all just disappeared, and I couldn't figure out where they went. I thought, they just wandered in the wilderness, and then went on pause or whatever, right till you load them in again. If I think that's how animals work in here. I'm not even sure, but no, I walked and walked around everywhere and couldn't see any. Till one day I was flying around with my elytra, and I found a ton of foxes all the way up on the top of the mountain. At the highest part, there was like 3 or 4 of them up there at least, and they were all just hanging out up there, and it was just right over here somewhere. I think it was up on that one. But anyways, so that's what I noticed. And here's one sleeping in a tree. So, and did you guys see what's down there? Can we see it from here? Or is it behind the mountain? That's why also why my raid farm is right there. Is because, oh, we can't even see it. Oh yeah, we could just see the corner of it. We got a pillager outpost right here too that I found. And then of course, if you go that way, our desert village is over there. There's actually 2 raid farms over here, but one of them sucks. Well, it doesn't suck. It's just it is not anywhere near as good as the other one. That's for sure. Okay, so we're gonna jump back in our minecart here, and we'll just carry on here. We'll go take the last bit of this rail line, and it just goes around. And I actually made a boo-boo. Oh, there's a rail missing there. There's also one missing, a whole block missing. Oh, I heard a zombie. Oh, that's not good. Please no creepers. Please no creeper. What now? Enderman. See? Enderman stole my rail. Stole my block. What a guy. That's that can be problematic. I've had that numerous times now. They can break builds. They can do all kinds of things. So we better get back in this thing before it takes off on us. And of course, yeah, it just comes back down to the bottom here. And then we get yeeted, and so does the cart. And it just goes back into where it came from. Yep. And we can either go out here if we want, jump in the water, or I don't know if I can jump in the water from here. Probably just jump down there onto the jack-o'-lantern or something. Or we take the ladder here. The ladder takes you back inside. Oh, some of these blocks give a lot of lag. Man alive. I swear it's the glass on the floor. I'm probably going to end up deleting it. So we also have added another little portion back here. Better eat something, I guess, eh? Oh, we just harvested something there. That I believe is one of these 2 droppers here. So we got our sugar cane, and then this is pumpkins and melons. I eat this one. That's a pumpkin and melon farm. The thing is insane. It's totally insane. The amount of stuff that comes out of there, which reminds me, where's my switch here? Oh, farther down. I have to, yeah, there. We'll start storing again. That's, yeah. The amount of stuff that comes out of this is just retarded. Like, let's go look here. I'll show you. You guys want to see? This is an kind of ongoing issue. So you can see here, just goes in a water stream here. And this actually goes directly into my storage. This doesn't go into my storage input. Like I showed you way back where that orange wool on top of the hoppers there, way back behind there, up top on the roof. Up here. It actually doesn't go through my input chest. It just comes right here, you can see. It just gets put into the water stream right there. You can see there's the water stream that comes along. It's the same from the cactus farm and everything. It just automatically goes in here because I had faith that the items weren't going to come in, like, because every hopper has cooldown, right? You got cooldown on your hopper every time it grabs something. So you can see it comes along there. It ends up going around the corner. This is our input from our tree farm going the opposite direction, right on top of our other water stream, just in case you're wondering. And then there's a water tower back there actually too for something else. It's the storage system in here is definitely cluttered a little bit and big. There are probably a pumpkin there or a melon, I guess. I think the melon slices take up the most. But anyhow, so this comes back in here. And then it goes over all these sorters here, right? Now, this is a multi-item sorter. These ones, 4 products per slice. So it's a double chest, 4 double chests beside each other. So 4, 4, 4, and 4. We can sort 16 different items through this. And it's just item sorters running the line. So you got to have the water line come like this. And actually, I just added a section here of regular item sorters, 16 slices of concrete. and then it just loops back around, goes up this way, goes back around again, and then goes back around again. And then down in the corner there, it actually drops down, and there's another sorting system down under the floor yet. And then we got this thing yet too, which I have to harvest. I see these are all dead and withered. Oh, that one's still growing. That one's growing. You can see by the color a difference. You know that these things are growing. Yeah, you got to shoot them with an arrow to harvest them. That's my next farm probably that I might design. This is a chorus flower farm, as opposed to the ones that I have over here from who I couldn't even tell you who made those ones. I'd have to look them up as well. But those are somebody else. Yeah. Yeah, those extra 16 slices are all the 16 colors of concrete is what I have added here. So, but this is I built this one. This is pretty cool. I wanted some chorus fruit and stuff, and it's actually right. Oh, wrong slice. Next slice, isn't it? There it is. So we got some chorus flower here, some chorus fruit, and then we stuck per block. Chorus flower, chorus fruit. 1, 2, 3. I've got something else in this row yet. Because it's supposed to be 4 things, right? 1, 2, 3. Interesting. I wonder what the 4th item is in here. It's something to do with the end anyhow, with what comes out of that farm. So, but yeah, so we just added all the concrete colors in here. That's why that concrete converter is up top. But I didn't make a lot of certain colors, like these. Basically, every single odd color will do this. I did 2 stacks for these colors, and then like the cyan and stuff. Actually, this was my first color of concrete I ever made. And then some of these I did lots. The grays I didn't do a lot. Light gray I did a little more. And of course, oops, white, black, light blue, blue. I put lime over here because I'm probably going to use it more often. Yellow I did lots. Orange and red. Because I went red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo. Kind of followed this color spectrum, but I did a lot of switching, so it's nowhere near accurate to what the rainbow looks like. Because I just wanted to sort it. I don't know. One of these days, I'm going to pull one item out of each of these chests and put it here. Eventually, one day. And then for stuff like this with paper or whatever. Oh, there's my paper. I'm going to eventually need some paper. Yeah, we should craft some paper next time that our bone meal slice here fills up. So that's another bonus too. All my farms come in here, and this one actually stores. We got melon slices, cactuses, sugar cane, pumpkin, and I think there's one other one in there. 1, 2, 3. No, that's all 4 things. So that's all 4 of my farms upstairs there. Eh? So we get melon slice, we get pumpkin, we get sugar cane, and we get cactus. And that all gets stored in that one slice. And then we have an optional switch here with a minecart on a minecart loader that rolls on down the line here to the composter. And that's actually what I was going to show you. I never showed you that circuit. Scaffolding is nice, but it's sometimes difficult to get down. That's why some of my scaffoldings you see will be 1 tile down. You actually have to like step down and then there's the scaffolding. It'll be in a hole. I like that better, kind of. But then, yeah, I don't know. Then if you're running randomly across your place and don't see it because it's in the glass, you bounce through it. It kind of gets annoying sometimes. So okay, so this is my composter. We just got 2 composters under here on hoppers. But right now, we're currently, it must have just ran. Yeah, it did. We're currently stocking up this chest. So it's actually close to running here. It won't take very long. So the sweetberry farm, which I didn't actually show you outside, is not that big. My sweetberry farm is like 8 by 8, 9 by 9, somewhere around there. Not that big. The output of that thing is just retarded, though. And even the fact that the foxes eat some of them. Like, yeah, The sweet berries is production comes out of that place. That's why you see groups of 5 because I have it set for a full minecart to come in. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can see a minecart full here got dumped, and then some cactus or melon slice, sorry. Then another minecart got dumped, and then I don't know how. Yeah, that other minecart was dumping too, right? Because I switched it on just like a few hours ago here, not even an hour ago, just before I started my video. I actually flipped that switch and I had like 2 double chests or a double chest and a half or something over there. And I was like, heck with it, compost it. And I'll show you the size. Oh yeah, that's circuit. Sorry. So this circuit right here with the wood block, the comparator, this is 4 unstackables. That was probably sugar cane. We could actually flip that switch and turn this thing on. I bet you that's probably enough. But so we got, oops, we have 4 unstackables in here just for a comparison. And what this does now, it's hard to explain this one. This is so that this chest will fill up. These 2 hoppers right now underneath here, there's a hopper here and a hopper here. And the reason this one still has a couple items in it is because it's the second one. It's not part of my, I'll explain it here. It's not part of the system. I included this hopper here as my target actually. And the chest though, because we got to do both. It's kind of complicated. So we got a comparator coming out of our chest into a repeater, and then all the way down here, and don't worry about this part about it, but right here, this piece of redstone dust into this comparator, which so there's nothing here, so it means this comparator technically doesn't have an output right now, I believe. Or does it? Or it does. I gotta think now. It does. And I think to turn it, you have to turn it off. I I can't explain it. I just know how it works. So the reason this works is it's kind of a looped circuit in a circle that once this comparator turns on, because right now it's off. This comparator is off, and we have a signal strength here of 12. So that's what 4 unstackables gets us in here. Up to here, I don't know if it counts minus because no, it shouldn't. That should be, yeah, it should be 12 right out of the comparator. I don't think it says, no, it doesn't tell you the output strength. Not the block either. No, I couldn't tell you how. But anyhow, so what it does is this comparator is powering this block, which powers this redstone dust and powers these 2 redstone dust as well, and is locking these hoppers. So that's preventing this chest from being emptied. But we also have a comparator over here that has a signal strength of 12 right here. So what that means is this technically has to fill up to a signal strength of 12. Then it turns this comparator on, powers the repeater, powers this to, I guess, 12, and turns this on, off. I can't even tell you guys how it works. But then what it does is this turns off, starts emptying. Both the hopper, both hoppers unlock. Here is what happens, and then this starts emptying. So then this is off. So then there's signal strength of 0. Ah, that's how it works. Yes. Okay. Yeah. So when it powers this redstone. Hmm. This is actually confusing. I have to watch the video. I got it from somebody else. I can't remember who I got it from, but I got it from somebody. And yeah, it was just a random video I saw somewhere. And then so it basically unlocks the hoppers till this hits back to 0 again. I can't explain it. I feel bad. I know how it works, but I can't actually explain the math. That's hilarious. What do we got here? 1, 2, 3. We might have enough. We'll see. We'll see if that's enough to switch the circuit over. It's going to take a minute. So that's embarrassing. Well, I'm sorry. I apologize. I can't even explain how my own circuitry works. Well, I know how it works, but I mean, it switches the states. So then what happens is this side over here, the reason it's so long is this is the one from the hopper. Where is that thing? I have to actually go down there and show you because I got a measurement off the hopper too, right? And off the chest because that way it empties completely. Because otherwise you're left with 5 stacks of items just hanging out in this hopper. Right, here's our composter, here's our other composter. But this hopper right now is locked. So we can actually, let's steal this. Oh yeah, we're gonna make this thing work. One way or the other. So now we gotta get around back over there. How do we get up? I believe I gotta go this way. What is, ugh, Enderman, I tell you. Yeah, we gotta go this way. Through here? Is that where we're going? Nope. I don't go this way normally, so that's why I'm kind of half confused here. I don't mess with the composter, it just runs and runs and runs. I never have to touch it. So we're going to throw this in there. We'll see if we can make this altar. I see we got some incoming here. Is our minecart over here? Is that what's going on? Did our minecart show up? No, not yet. I'm waiting on this minecart down here. I don't know. What else can we compost? Sure, I can grab something out of storage. I've only got like 8 million different items. Is this thing still filling? No? Ugh. That's why I love bypass switches on minecart loaders. They're awesome. Yeah, so this is kind of like the bottom of my farm area here and water stream. This is like a crawl space down in here. It's pretty cool. Come on, switch it. Don't make me go to my storage and get something. Because I don't even know what can we compost now. Let me think. I'll have to go run up there and look. Probably some chorus fruit. I imagine we could compost some of that. I only got stacks of that stuff. I don't know if you can compost chorus fruit. Of course it's not going to be enough, is it? Oh my god. This is painful. Okay, let's go get something. I don't know my storage real well. I always just run through it. Eventually we're going to get something that's going to trigger that, and I'm not going to be there. I don't know if you can do chorus fruit. Let's find out. I don't have to have the chest full. I just do. Then it organizes better. Is there a composter in this chest right here? Should have one in here. No, we don't. No. Let's go find out if we can compost this stuff, because I don't even know if you can. Chorus fruit, it would make sense you could, because it's a flower, right? We're not going to throw it in that one, though. That's not a smart idea. Where's our composter here? Yeah, I'm going to eat it. I don't want to eat it because I guess we could just toss it in that hopper. No, can't do that because it's locked. Frustrating, frustrating. Now, composter? No. Composter? No. How about in our redstone box? Composter? No. Okay, fine. Composter? Yes. Seriously. The things you do. No. Non-compostable. Okay, good to know. Okay, well, we'll just leave that out. Let's go look through here. Ah, this is where we've got some random stuff we could probably compost. We could probably compost some of this kelp. Gives me an excuse to make a kelp farm. I haven't had one of them in a long time. Look, some sea pickles, we could compost them too, you know. No, that's a big no, 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 no. Sea pickles are way too expensive. We gotta make a farm for the one of those actually. So is this better? Yep, there we go. So now we get to throw our stuff back in storage. That's another thing I gotta build too, is an actual input for my main storage up there from down here that I can access, like a minecart or something, but it would like from not from here, but from the back, way back there. Okay, let's here we found some more stuff, so we're gonna help this thing out. Whoops, we don't want to compost our bed. There we go. Okay, so this is what has happened. Now that I can finally explain it to you. So what happens is this comparator is finally turned on because we had our signal strength of 12 on the side. Comes around here, powers this, powers this, powers this redstone. Don't worry about this one because this is the added on part of it. And then this would be, I guess, higher than 12, right? Yes, see, this is full strength. Oh, right, yeah, because of the repeater. Now I remember. So, okay, so this is technically outputting whatever's in the chest, right? Which was signal strength of 12, but the repeater now multiplies it to 15. So technically what happens now is this comparator shuts off. Aha, now I remember. I had to see it working to understand it. And then it depowers all this redstone, which means this is now on 0. So this comparator is gonna stay, well, this hopper is gonna stay at 0. That's right, it's gonna keep the hoppers unlocked till this chest empties. Once this chest empties completely, this comparator shuts off, which shuts this repeater off, which turns this to 0. So we have no more power on this redstone dust at all, which technically, then all of a sudden, this comparator goes, hey, 0. Oh, cool, nothing. I'm going to turn on, because there's 4 unstackables in here, turns this on, turns the power to the block on, and relocks the hoppers. But now, me being greedy and not liking the fact that over time, you're going to end up with a full hopper here of everything, because that's what happens, right? As soon as the chest empties, the hoppers still both have stuff in them. So, all of a sudden, you have 2 hoppers with a whole bunch of stuff in it locked that could be composted. So what I did is I took this hopper and I took a comparator output out of it with a repeater, and that's just to get it around the corner here. Redstone dust, you can see kind of back there behind our shulker loader. And then redstone dust here, and then I had to put around the corner into a repeater. And actually if this is going on, we can't use our mud and clay farm. I found that out the other day. I have to wait till this is done so that items can pass through this hopper. This is goes to my water, comes from my water source to my elevator for water bottles. But anyhow, so then this is the exact same concept, just the other side, right? Instead of the comparator being right here, it's a whole huge giant line that comes from the hopper. So now the hopper signal comes all the way along here and gets multiplied into 15. So as long as there is one single item in that hopper, there's always going to be power on this. And it's going to power this to 15, full power, which this comparator is now off because of that, as you saw, as I explained. Now this is off, so as soon as that all shuts off, because obviously this one's going to turn off first. So the chest will go empty, so this side shuts off. But this side is still on from the hopper, and then once it shuts off, this one goes, hey, awesome, I can turn back on, and relocks our hopper. And that's how you get batches. I wanted to make it fill up because it was so annoying. It would compost once, and then nothing, and then compost. Yeah, I like automating stuff. It's pretty cool. So down here now on our output of our composters, there's 2 of them here, you can see. And I did originally have it into a chest. I had just never changed it. That's why there's 2 hoppers there pointed to the side. Otherwise, this would be 1 tile higher. I didn't want to change that. I just didn't. If I ever want to, we could put a locking switch on these 2 hoppers, because there's 2 of them here, 1 for each composter. And we could put a chest over there and store some bone meal. But this is this is this is like, yeah. I don't even know where the rest of it is. I have to go look. There was like 6 shulker boxes in here. Now I gotta go look. So okay, so we have 1 shulker box here full of bone meal recently. And then where's my bone meal now? I'm gonna have to think here for a minute. Upstairs? Uh-oh. Unless I distributed it, but I don't think I did. Okay. That is a... Uh-oh. That's a good question. I think I just lost 4 or 5 shulker boxes. Well, misplaced 5 or 6 shulker boxes of bone meal. Oops. As I did. I had legitimately had 6. Unless I crafted them to bone blocks. That's what I did. Yeah. I made them into bone blocks. Yes. To store it away. Yes, I did. Yes, because I know I did. Now I remember. Took me a minute. When you have as much stuff as this hanging around, it's hard to remember everything. How are we doing here for time? Ooh, an hour. I'm sure you guys don't mind. We're just running around yakking anyway. That's all I really wanted to do with this video. So we should have... I think I have it in like 3 spots. Okay, yeah, so here. So there's a shulker box of bone blocks. Plus all of these. Plus all of these. And then there's more yet. Hold on. Oh, there it is. Plus all these. I think that's everything. And some of this is from, not very much of it, but some of it, just a little bit, is from my XP farm. I got a skeleton spawner. So yeah, so this, yeah, I got three stacks short of a shulker box full of bone blocks there as well. So this is kind of my multi-item sorter. When I told you that my stuff went downstairs there off the end of that storage upstairs, this is where it comes to. And then yeah, I see this is my next farm actually. And I found out where it's going to be built. It's going to be built right above our heads. And it's going to be interesting finding out how to build it. And I do believe I'm going to use TNT. It's going to be fun. Yeah. But yeah, this is technically my multi-item storage setup here. Uh-oh. Nah, I've got a problem here. Hold on. Okay. We need to make some space. Yes, sir. My cat wants attention, I see. I forgot. I just actually made some more of this. I don't know what I'm going to do with this yet. The light blue terracotta something. But I kind of like this item sorter, but it's not the greatest. It's okay, but it's not my 100% cup of tea. It's slow. Has a tendency to break once in a blue moon. So there we go. That's a little better. Now what is this one? Light blue terracotta, light gray, brown. Yeah, we have quite a bit of this. That's where from the roof, hey? And lime and blue. Then we're starting to get into flowers now, so we actually have quite a bit. That's another thing. Maybe I'll take you guys out there. I know this is over an hour already. We're an hour 10 minutes here, but I'll take you guys out to where all this comes from. And all of this. And actually show you something I'm kind of frustrated with a little bit. Because flower farms have a ridiculous output. Flower farms have an output of like stackfuls of items in less than 5 seconds. Like, yes, the amount of items per second in a flower farm is just, oh, it's painful. I spent a lot of time and built up some decent looking storage that I thought was going to work. It was totally overkill for what I had to do. But yeah. Well, it'll just end up in the overflow. Might as well empty our scaffolding. Oops, not the bed. I have this habit of taking a bed. We'll put that in. We better keep that. We'll chance it. See what happens. Can throw that hopper in there too. Composter. I don't know where that's gonna go. And I actually should grab something else. Give me 1 second here. Now these item sorters keep one item in each dropper all the way around. So this is exactly the same thing as in that room over there. And that room is first, then it comes out here and goes into this one and comes through this one. So all of this is actually my main storage. So that hopper technically is going to end up here. We're going to end up with 2 hoppers here eventually. And this is overflow. This is my end of the line overflow chest. So we're just going to grab a bunch of this. Oh, yeah, see? It filled up though and overflowed. That's why it's called an overflow chest, right? So I just throw snowballs through. They're easy. And then that flushes out those 2 sorters down there. So I think it's like 20 some in total I need. Somewhere around there. It's 12 for the one that's right below our feet, and then the one in the room I think was a few more, but they have to be put in at the very end, so I just always toss them down here. And then they go through last. And whatever doesn't fit in whatever, like it just fills all the top droppers is what it does with snowballs. So that every single item that's actually valuable to you besides snowballs gets put into the chest. Like that single hopper would have actually been stuck in a dropper, I think, depending when I threw it in. Probably would have been stuck in a dropper, maybe. Maybe. It's hard to say. Enough food. Just gotta make sure. Oh, we gotta put that away. Hang on. Put our gunpowder away. Our spyglass is supposed to be in there. Ooh. We're gonna do that one of these days. Because we still have diamond boots. And we still have diamond armor. Wherever it is. It's in here. In my toolbox. Alright. We're gonna cross our fingers. Oh, not a rocket. We'll do some instant eating. Whew, safe. I was actually supposed to hold my shield up when I went through there with a sword in hand. So, creepers just love to just end up standing here. This is now 3 times I've came into the nether, and the minute I got here, it goes, I hear, and you can't even, you're not even loaded in. And there's a creeper there, and well, he blows up and he blows your portal up. Luckily, you're already loaded in, so you don't get like, yeah, you're already on this side, so it just breaks the portal. You gotta make sure you carry a flint and steel with you, which I should have some in there. Same thing, I got an open roof, so skeletons get in here and all that kind of fun stuff. Okay, so let's go over to, now I have to think, flower farm. Oh, it's past spawn, so we have to go, is it that way? I don't even know where it is. That's just confusing. I just redesigned a lot of my nether hub here. Of course, missed that fire. This is going the right way. I'm taking off because I have to. I'll get killed if I don't. Oh. Serious. Ouch, 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 ouch. That is so dangerous. Oh, quit throwing shooting arrows at me. He won't bother us anymore. We have to actually go down here, so. I'm sure I could have just flown, but. I'm in the process of building this up. My nether hub's going to get finished here one of these days. I haven't done the ceiling yet, so I can't do that yet. I died last time I tried this. Now I think this is the right portal. This could be... No, it's got to be the flower farm. Yeah. Oh, yeah. No. Oh my god. This is my witch farm. Okay, wrong way. Where is my flower farm? Oh, it's beside it. Right. We have to go... And we came from this way. I gotta think, because my flower farm's just over here. Isn't that? I'm gonna randomly get lost here. Ow. Actually, I have to think about it. I may have to go back through the hub. Oh, there it is. Is this the right one? This should be the flower farm. No! Oh, my lord. Okay, not that one either. Now I'm getting lost here. This is our... I'm not even going to tell you what that is. I just don't like it. It was a sad, sad attempt at a farm, is all it was. That's all I got to say. Biggest disappointment in the world. Flying's faster, isn't it? Look at that chunk error. Well, not error, but... Really? I had to catch that ledge? Seriously. Is that a bastion? Really? I don't really fly around my nether that much. Okay, let's go back where we came from here. Now, since I'm completely wrong... Like, what is the nether backwards? Do we have to go this way? This is probably the flower farm. That's why my nether hub needs to be redone, because I just building some of it. My flower farm had a nether hub, but I've never used it. Same with the witch farm. That's why I actually went down there. I just built both of them. I think if this is the flower farm, this has been here a while. Yeah. I just don't want to die because of you retards. Should really eat something. There we go. Because I just do this. Hiya! Flower farm? Seriously? Is this really where... Oh? Oh, well, at least I'm learning. This is just where we just were. We were just here. Like 10 seconds ago. Wow. Can you guys believe this? I'm lost in my own nether. The only reason it's hard to find the flower farm is my portal is in the stupidest place ever. No wither skeletons? No, good. Somebody removed some of my torches, I see. I think I did. I had a torch trail here. So I knew where I was going. This fortress is huge. Huge. Absolutely huge. This fortress... Whoa. Oh, no. Oh, no. We are dead. Well, no, we're not. Oh, no. Come here, man. Get back over here. Give me your head. Whoa! This way. Yeah, here we go. I know where the flower farm is now. I finally remembered. Kind of. It's hard to find because it's actually over a ledge. That's what it is. I don't think I have a walkway to it. I think it's the witch farm one is what I got confused with here. So we will go, and we're going to go fly there. It's not that far. It's just over here. Straight ahead. Second star to the right. Now, it's a little difficult to find. If you guys see 100 torches somewhere, you just yell. There it is. Now, it's hard to find because it's down here. Get out of here. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, see, it's down here. It's really? Come down here and say that. Seriously. You're gonna stand up there and you gonna make me come up there? Don't make me come up there. How you missed? How did you miss? Okay, now I'm 100. At least this time, I'm 100% sure this should be the flower farm. Oh yeah, yeah, this is better. Finally. How long did it take us to get here? This is what happens when you're not a very organized person yet. I just build everything and then organize. So this is our flower farm. No, this is flower farm number 1. Number 2. This is 2. This is the second one I built. First one I built is just, I don't know, 80 blocks away or something. So we're actually in a flower forest here. So this is my attempt at some retarded, trying to be fast, item sorting. Yeah, where's our dispenser here? Okay, so we got some bone meal. So I'm going to run this thing. You guys please, sound warning. This thing is retarded loud. So I don't know if it's going to be pretty loud here. But I'll just run it for a few seconds. It doesn't take very long to demonstrate. Oh. Is it not working? Doesn't sound like it is. Hang on. Did I break it? I think I broke it. Didn't I? Yep, I broke it. Hold on here. Did that fix it? I broke my farm. How do we fix this farm now? I broke it. Yep. Unreal. Can you guys believe that? How do you break a farm that easy? That is sad. Unless I can... Let's see, how does this thing work again? That observer, that's the one for the dispensers. So we have to... do that for 1 second. Just hang on. Now, is that better? Nope. Okay, so that should technically be off. Now we have to disconnect that somehow. How do we disconnect it? Here? This one? That might be the right one. This is confusing. I broke my own storage. Can you guys believe this? Or not storage, broke my farm. By spamming it by accident. How did it work? Seriously. Where's a piece of stone? Give me a button. We have to go up top. Can you guys believe I broke my own farm? Unreal. Okay. Are we fixed now? Now we should be fixed. Now we should be able to just... Oh. That's better. That was painful. So I'm sorry about it. Hold on here. Hold on. Okay, we'll just turn that down for a minute. Even at 0, it's loud. So basically, this is a flower farm. Can't remember whose design, but somebody's design. And it just pushes dirt back and forth, and bone meals it. And every time you bone meal dirt in a flower forest, you get certain flowers. And you get the same kind all the time. So as you can see in here, we have white tulip, orange, and what else? We got a couple more in here. There was some random ones. I think this is the one with the dandelion. No, it isn't. Yeah, so this is white tulip and orange in here. I wanted it for the orange is what I wanted this one for. And then, of course, you get the wheat seeds and all that. And really, honestly, you can't run this for more than about 5 minutes because of item despawn. And originally what this was just a hopper line down the side here with a chest. And it took like legitimately 5+ minutes. Minimum 5+ minutes to get everything in the chest and everything sorted through a regular speed item sorter. So just what happens when it's done. That's why I was cussing, is because I accidentally sucked in my water buckets improperly when I spammed it there. Because what happens is when you turn the farm off, everything stops and the water flushes your flowers across here into this item stream over here. So you saw how many items were up there. That is stacks and stacks and stacks of items. Now, what I did is I built double slice hopper mine cart item sorters, and I actually think I have to move this setup up one tile as well. The chest should be here and the hopper should be here, I think. And this is to update the comparators quicker so these item filters work better. But it doesn't work like I like it to. It just doesn't work. And I really need to put some composters on here. But I actually walk over them to check all this out. So I fought with this and fought with this, and finally I said the heck with it, and I put a recycling system in. So basically it's just hopper mine carts, 2 per slice of the same item, and then over here, of course this thing is spamming like this because it is double fed by hoppers, but there's nothing in this one. So as soon as this one comes in, it gets quiet. We'll fill this stuff up here. Hold on. So you can see how many items. This is all the items from the farm that skipped over the first slices because there's so much coming through. It skips so many of these things. So many. So you gotta recycle it, basically. Now, can we get rid of these white tulips here? I don't know if it's a good idea to fill this dropper. I guess it'll be okay, right? Because it's the... Yeah, it'll be okay. It's the observer piston one, so we'll be good. Doesn't matter. You could fill that dropper right full. So it's just a recycling system is all it is, right? And then it comes down to the end of the line here. And the end of the line, of course, the last slice is our wheat seeds. And then we have a composter down there making compost down below here. And off the white tulips, actually, as well. So we will get we'll get a chest here of a double chest of white tulips first, and then after that is full, the stuff will overflow here. I believe that's how I built it, unless I changed it now. Is that how it works? Yeah, I think that's how it works. Because this is one hopper line only, so it's only single hopper speed, and those are like retarded fast item filters up here. These things, wherever they are. The amount of speed that these come in, this comes double speed into the chest, obviously, right? But they are hopper minecart item filters, so they are 4 times speed. I believe they're 4 times speed because there's actually hopper minecarts under the sand and all that stuff too, right? Now, I'll explain the item hopper minecart item filter in a minute. It's just an item filter with hopper minecarts, but it's a little different. You kind of got to set it up slightly different than a regular one. But then, yeah, just my composter here. It normally composts all the wheat seeds right off the hop. They just automatically go. There's 4 composters down here I got. And yeah, so our items just continuously go in a circle till they're gone. And they skip hoppers so many times. So that's what I was kind of got frustrated with, like extremely frustrated with, was item alignment. And what happens is our items, you can see, are kind of aligned on this side. Well, for some reason, these hopper minecarts don't like picking stuff up on the side. And I can't do anything about that. I can't push them over or anything. The only thing I could do is put a wall over here, put a block here, put a wall here, and push this hopper minecart over so it's half on this block and half on this block so that this hopper minecart's still below it, right? And then move my water stream to this tile, and then it would work perfect. But I wasn't up for moving my water stream, so I said, heck with it. I just made a recycling system, and I just picked up more stuff. And then, yeah, it just comes around here. End of the stream is just 2 hoppers. Comes across here into this dropper, and just gets placed right back into the water stream again, and just keeps going around in a big giant loop till everything completely is gone. Because these are faster than hopper speed. I should have made a hopper speed dropper here, and then it would have cleaned it up perfectly with all this storage here, but whatever. This was easier. That would have meant I would have had to use some repeaters and some dust and actually like build it properly. This is so much nicer. And plus I got 2 droppers here, so I need to power both of them. So I couldn't do that with this actually. I could have done it over there, but not here. So anyhow, yeah, this is my flower farm. So we'll go over to the other one now too. We have 2 of them, by the way. And this is actually the interesting part here coming up. So you saw my water stream here. Well, you see this glass here and this tree? Well, I'll show you what that's all about. So this water stream just goes this way. And we do have at the bottom of here is another water stream right here. You can see just a real short two tile water stream. And this actually could be switched to glass, but I didn't. And that just comes, it's an item drop from way up there. You can see some more glass through there. And that's our input. So we got both flower farms actually come into this room with this one and get stored. Oh, hold on. I'm not going out there. Not yet, not yet. That's better. Man, we got a lot of magma cream from just that one or two slimes there. Or magma cube, sorry. So we're in a flower forest here, which is pretty sweet. Oh, we got a skeleton hiding under a tree. Ah! Baby zombie. Did you guys see him? Why? He was on fire. Let's taunt that skeleton out. There, we'll taunt our skeleton. All right, so we'll go over to our first flower farm here. So this is actually our first one that I built. Now I had a lot bigger setup in here than before, so that's why this is all here. I don't need it here no more. But this is my first flower farm. I'll go turn it on in a minute here, but I'll show you our item transportation here. So we just got water stream, goes all the way down and around the corner and drops into our second flower farm. And our second flower farm was actually quite hidden. Now the reason there's a beacon hanging out down there is for, hang on, I get a little closer here yet. Here we go. I had to mine out that room for my storage because that I dug that out completely out of rock. And after like the about fifth or sixth block I pickaxed, I went the heck with this, and I went into my ender chest and brought out a beacon and placed the beacon down. So, and then it went a lot faster. So I could actually remove that beacon now that I'm done, but it's good. If you're flying around, then you know it's a beacon. It tells you where the flower farm is. So here, yeah, just here's our output. Here's our flower farm. Used to have a sorting system here. But I don't no more. I don't even have a chest down here anymore. But we do have quite a bit of bone meal storage in these things because these things eat bone meal pretty fast. Not super fast, but fast enough. So this is the exact same thing. So let's not break this farm. And this one is different flowers. Now this one is like 90% cornflower, and way down at the far end, there's like the odd dandelion down there. See some dandelions here. And oh yeah, and some pink tulips. Yeah, that's right. And there's pink tulip here. So we got dandelions, pink tulip. Cornflower is everywhere. Way too much cornflower in this flower farm. So I'm gonna probably end up, oh, we got dandelion at this side. I did not know there was dandelion over here. Now I can see that this bone meal dispenser is only getting the center. I did not notice that it is not getting the outsides here. So maybe you guys got to put two on that hopper line. Put one right here and put one right here, maybe. That might be a smarter idea. Then we can take advantage of these corners. And the reason this is dirt is because the water source sits here all the time when the farm is off. So yeah, so this is the flower farms. And I might change it eventually. I might build a third one. Yeah, we'll see. Just so that maybe I'll get some of the other colors yet in here still. Okay, let's go turn this thing off because it's going to end up being like 20 minutes to sort all that stuff. Okay, let's run. Let's follow our items here. So you can see our entire group of items here. Which is numerous stacks right here you can see. And of course, I don't have my shovel in my inventory. We're not going to catch it. But they come flying into here. And they actually end up piling all up in this corner. Because these hoppers can't keep up. You can see them there. And I spent a lot of time in this corner. You can see it's all like wheat seeds and cornflower from that farm. So it actually, cornflower's right here. And wheat seeds are at the end. I've got one slice in here of stuff that doesn't even get into the farm. So I don't know what I'm going to do about that yet. That slice. Yeah, both of these slices actually. And that one's wheat seeds. So we got white tulip, orange. This one is not there. That's red tulip, and pink. And then our cornflower, which the cornflower is going to get composted too, I think, eventually. I'm going to build a compost setup under here better than that over there. That was just temporary to deal with everything and just kind of offset some of the cost of this place because this cost a lot. It's expensive as heck. But as you can hear over here, there is technically no point in having this thing fed with two hoppers because all our items are stuck right here. And I technically now all of a sudden have a full inventory. Okay, we'll shut that thing up for a minute. So you can see how much that flower farm outputs. I have an extremely full inventory of everything. Oh, really now? I did not see the Oxy Daisy. Okay, well that's good to know. Got some dandelions in one of these hoppers? No. Oh, we could put it in there. Well, that's good to see, actually, that there's one Oxy Daisy in there. I don't know if I need it for anything. Is that everything? Yep. And we have no unsorted items in here. So if anything accidentally gets in there that's not sorted, it's going to constantly be going in this vicious circle. So, okay, so corn flour. Here's our double slice. Oxy Daisy. Oh, sunflower. That's what's in this side. I actually don't think I could have sunflower here. We could technically just do that. Honestly, because sunflowers that I don't grow here. I haven't seen any anyways. Yeah, flower farm. You didn't see that. I didn't do that. Hopefully I didn't just break my storage, but that's okay. Yeah, so flower farm. It's for storage eventually. This is for like, I don't know, I'm getting more into the building part. I'm going to start building stuff eventually, but I'm stocking up on resources first. Stock up on all the dyed colors, and I started stocking up on some concrete you saw there, terracotta, all that good stuff. Holy man, almost 2 hours? Well, that's okay. I did say this was just a random video. So I think, let me check here now. Did I make a path? I thought I had made a path. Let me look here. I may have started. I thought I made a path to my nether hub from the flower farm here. Maybe I didn't yet. Could be the reason why there's 100 candles here. Torches, sorry. Unless I did, and it's just here. Hmm. Oh, skeleton. Yeah, thanks, Mr. Skeleton. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. No, I haven't made a path yet. No, oops. Seriously, I almost died there. No, now I'm really gonna be in trouble. Really wouldn't do good in hardcore. Mm-mm. Well, I might. I tried a hardcore world once. Did not go well. Yep. Yep. Creeper. Yep. Yeah. So now here we are back at the spot here. So of course, as I showed you the smoker earlier, everything would have just come into those cart eaters here. Right here. Oh, I have to do this part here. Let me empty some inventory here. Hold on. We'll use the poor man's input, and hopefully everything gets sorted properly. Oh, I didn't put my dirt back there. That's okay. It should be okay. Hopefully everything gets sorted. This is like my original input, and yeah, lazy man's input. My actual like proper input is up here, where it stacks and everything. This is individual pieces all at one at hopper speed. So this is a hopper speed dropper driver or dropper clock, I guess you could say. So it's a lot more intensive. It's a 3x3 square as opposed to almost basically one wide tile like you saw in that one there. I really need a drink. Oof. But I did so much smelting lately that I actually was down to 3. I actually had some furnaces that ran out of lava. So oops. My bad. That's why that light is over there. When it's out, you're supposed to add lava. Still have room yet. Holy, I've thrown a lot of lava in here. That's for sure. Oops. How many times am I going to hit that sign? Grab some more buckets here yet. Oh, finally! Oh, we did fill it up finally. Okay, cool. Well, we're still going to farm this lava. Oh, right. Yeah, speaking of lava. We'll take one minecart's worth here. So here is our hopper minecart. And this is for the smoker. So, and I actually have to cycle it every time, technically. I need to rebuild the way it works, as I have it manual. The only way the minecart gets sent out is if I turn it on. But if I leave it on, this redstone locks this hopper. So right now, I thought, oh yeah, we'll just turn it on, walk away. No, you can't do that. Because the hopper minecart comes under here and sits here and waits. It goes, hey! It pulls the 5 out of the hopper, I think. But then everything that's in the chest stays in the chest. So you technically have to actually shut it off, as you saw it bounce off and take off again. So you have to shut it off and wait. And then once it lands here, you have to wait for it to fill, then turn it on. So I have to rebuild it a little. This was one of my, when I built the smoker, I just wanted to automate it from inside here, where I didn't have to go over to the smoker to give it fuel and get it to return me stuff. Because right there is our return line from the smoker. So if the smoker was running right now, whenever a minecart goes in, you'll see it go this way, and then it goes up into those minecart eaters there. Is that all it needed? It's not coming back. I know it's not. It's sitting over top of that hopper with. It probably grabbed one out of there, is what it did, and that was enough to fill the hopper to stop it. Okay, that's fine. We'll just. Yeah, must be. That's about it, really. Um, is there anything different in our storage? We should go look. I am gonna take one more lava bucket over here though. There we go. So we have at least a whole bunch there. That's better. I actually used the mud clay farm here quite a bit last little while. I don't know what I did, like 10 or 12 stacks of clay, and probably about, I don't know, 2 rounds completely of clay balls. Because I have 2 shovels. I have a normal shovel here, and I have a silk touch shovel as well. So that gets me clay or clay balls when I do this farm. The whole premise of this farm is this. Mud. That's exactly how you use the farm. You just keep doing that. You lay out a layer that goes all the way over to here, and then you wait. And once this row is all clay, you can process another row. And then once this whole layer, or you can wait for the whole layer, process the whole layer again, and then this piston will push it up and make a second layer. Then it'll push it up, and then it'll make a third layer. Or if you want to do technically mud, you could just spam dirt like a madman. And that's one thing that I don't think I have anymore around here. My dirt slice used to be right here, now it got moved downstairs, so it's kind of a slight disadvantage. Not fact that my farm is up here that uses dirt, but now if I want dirt, I have to actually come down here, request a cart of dirt, make sure we switch our track to dirt. Now if I wanted a shulker box of dirt, which maybe I'll take one, we'll see. Why not? Let's throw it in a shulker. So let's go make sure we have a shulker box here. Empty. All right, you want to see 3 minutes of supreme fun? Because I love this thing. This is like my favorite build in the whole place. This is like, I love it. Oh, that's so satisfying. Oh, it's just gone. And we did a little timing adjustments now. So you'll see as soon as the minecart is empty, about 3 seconds, and it's gone into a cactus. Gets thrown into the chest here. That's why I have one here, because actually that was testing. We have some extra shulker boxes for when we're done. And you can see our shulker box being loaded here. Oh, it's loading nicely today. Ooh, the timing is better than yesterday. Yesterday there was a little pause in between. Oh yeah, so if we want a shulker box of dirt, and this is respectively fast, I think. I don't know what this would equate to. I'm actually going to go do some hunting here. I might start getting slightly more into some technical Minecraft here, which basically not technical Minecraft, but technical minecarts and rails and storage tech, because I like storage tech. It seems to be that's just fascinating. So I'm gonna redo this system because this thing is ugly. And that was actually gonna be today's video, but I thought, nah, I fought with this thing enough because I was gonna actually smash this and rebuild it completely and see if I could get it to work better. But I think I'm gonna leave it here. But I might change the decoration around it. The red sandstone to that. I don't like it too much. I might change it to something else. There's too much red sandstone in here. Man, the lag in here. Is that better? Kind of. I gotta really look into that. It's an experimental thing I'm trying that I have in here for renderer. The sodium or whatever here. Yeah, it's pretty good actually though. It increases your render distance quite a bit actually, as you saw. Like I turned it off the other day and tried flying around in the nether. Ooh, I couldn't see nothing. Past like, 100 some blocks. Oh, they were almost done. And then to prevent this, I actually added that. Oh, we must be close to done because yeah. The last few bits is always the remaining hoppers, right? We'll actually let it do its thing. I think it's technically faster when we do that. And boom. Did it work this time? Oh, we got a successful smash this time in transfer. Perfect. Because that piston faces up and smashes the shulker box, well, I can show you. We'll just take the full one here. There is a possibility that shulker box is going to land there, or land up there, or land over there. Because it's facing up. Most of the time, this hopper minecart or the hopper minecart under the piston grab it. But there is that. There you go. See? What is that? 4 out of 5? See? So I don't know how to negate that yet in this system. There, it worked that time. So it's not a perfect system. It's not like you can just turn it on and walk away. And I don't really care for that, but I mean, that's what I'm dealing with at the moment. I can live with it, but it's definitely a little on the difficult side, I would say. So we do need to change it up. It works pretty cool. I'm actually pretty impressed. I designed it all and got it working. And basically all it is, I don't know, you guys probably saw my storage video, is 6 hopper minecarts right here over underneath these 4 blocks. So I could actually throw something here and it would get in there, and throw something here and it would. So, pardon me. God, I'm gonna have to end my video. Pardon me. Jeez, Murphy. I am a little dry. I didn't prepare properly and bring water. So we're gonna go rail off a load of 1 layer here. So you can't spam it either. You cannot just like stand on this block, say, and go like this. Can't do that. The farm does not like spam. Like, it's not a 0 tick piston. And plus the cooldown of the dropper, I believe, or dispenser, I think it is. It's still respectively fast. It's not fast enough for my liking. So I am probably going to redesign this farm. I'm thinking I'm going to. Oops. So you can't spam me. We're probably going to get a piece of dirt thrown out. See, I didn't wait. I actually need to add some more water bottles in here. I only have like 12 or something. I don't have enough. I need to add a few more water bottles as storage. Because what it is underneath the dropper is an item filter for empty water bottles. And every time an empty water bottle goes down below, it automatically gets refilled and sent back up. So it's nice for a lower beginner kind of farm, I guess. It's definitely not up to specs for me anymore, that's for sure. I can definitely speed it up. And I know more than one way to speed it up. So yeah, I need to add more water bottles. Can hear all of it catching up. It doesn't transfer as fast as what I can use it. So we need to add like a double chest or something, or a single chest right there. But yeah, I like this farm. This is pretty cool. And it takes advantage of I made it 12 by 12, so it goes right to the piston push limit. It's just an observer at the end is all it is. I think I got 1 more row to go after this one. Give our water a second to catch up anyhow. Oh. Yeah. I did not realize I was that low on water. There it is. So there's our first layer. And I'm just going to run it out because I could use actually some mud in my storage. I don't have much. I think I only have half a stack of mud. And if I really wanted to make it all mud, all I'd have to go is just go underneath and remove the dripstone. The pointed dripstone. Sorry, not the dripstone block. Yeah, the water's pretty slow down there. I think it's the dropper elevator that slows it down. I can't remember. But yeah, we definitely need to improve this farm. We're gonna get a lot of dirt in here. Jeez. Feels bad. My own farm and I run out of water. We'll just be smart and wait 5 seconds. We're almost up to a layer and a half, I guess. Yeah, it produces quite a bit, actually. It takes quite a while for the clay to dry out, though. So that's why I'm probably gonna modify this place. I think what I'm gonna do is start making it layered, but more dripstone. Put a second pad of dripstone in, so that it goes over two pads while it's being pushed along, instead of stacking it on top of each other, kind of like I do now. $24 more blocks. I checked and I was down to 3 water bottles at the end of 12. So I guess I have 15 floating in the system. And another, you can't really see the bottom layer to see when it's actually like all turned into clay. So that kind of isn't the greatest either. Generally what I do is I come down here and I would just look at the bottom layer, crouch a little, and you can see the whole bottom layer here. And if it was all clay, I would add another one. That's the way I would do it. Yeah, our water bottle making thing is down right here. Now I gotta finish because I said I was going to. Oops. Got 2 pieces of dirt? Yep. Well, that one's gone to the system. Or did I pick it up? Nope. Ooh. I only have 11 bottles of water. I didn't realize it was that little. Oh, should we go add some more? I guess we should, eh? We'll finish off our layers here. Maybe we'll do 2 layers of mostly mud and then a layer of clay underneath. Let it dry before we harvest it. Almost there. Looks like about 4 more rows. one more stack, I guess. Works good though. I still don't mind it. It does take quite a while. It's not like it's a fast farm or anything. Yeah, that is. We definitely got to do some improving here. Yep, time for a redesign. Gives me an excuse to replace my floor here too. I don't like all the glass in here. Well, it's okay, but that was my original thing. It wasn't. I didn't plan on what I have now. I had different plans. And the reason the glass is here too, though, is because there's actually glass on the bottom and that huge, huge cave that's under here. That's down there. Way at the bottom. Because that's what I actually was here. There was a huge cave right in this area, and I just used it. Instead of digging a giant hole out, hey, might as well just build inside this cave, and then you have to do way less digging. And I wanted to kind of show that off a little bit, that there was like a big cave here. Because I am technically inside a mountain, and it's hollow. Like, you go look through there, there's some glass in a couple spots down below there you could look through, and it's massively hollow. Same with inside my room underneath for my call-outs. The call-outs for the rail storage over there. You can see in there too, there's a huge cave. I just about hit the top of the roof of the cave. I'm just one block away. Through the wall. Okay, so there. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Actually, can we run? How much more can we run? One more row yet, eh? Yeah, we should be able to run one more yet. Can we run another one yet? I don't think so. Nope. Yeah, now we gotta put our accidentally picked out water bottles. Whenever you misfire the farm, it actually still spits out a water bottle. So yeah, so there's one round of production through our mud and clay farm. Oh, our piece of dirt came out this end. Yeah, and it's just two observer piston networks here, or whatever. Like you see 12 down here and 12 in the floor, and that's our thing to fire them. Just an observer. As soon as the block goes in front of it, fires it off and stacks it up, same as here. It's a lot of pistons. I mean, it's 3 sets of 12. So there's 36, 37 pistons here. 38 if you can include the sticky one down there. Quite expensive. So I'm just going to leave that there. I might run some more through it later. And now, of course, then I would just take out my shovel and farm it up. But we're going to let this bottom layer here dry up. And we do have 4 non-dryable tiles. So you're always going to get 4, I think it's 4 blocks of mud. No matter what you do, you're always going to get 4 blocks of mud. Unless you just don't fill up the last layer, because it's right here. I'll show you where they are. The 4 blocks of mud that can't be dried, because this is our drying area here. So everywhere there's pointed dripstone dries out to clay. But we have our item filter hanging out underneath our dropper, which is right above this hopper. And we have 1, 2, 3 tiles here, because we have a comparator and 2 pieces of redstone dust for this item filter right here to filter out our water bottles to go get refilled. And we can't put pointed dripstone on these 3 blocks, and of course there's a hopper here on top of the dropper, so these 4 here don't get converted. And then this is our water filling station here. So it's just basically empty water bottles come into this hopper, and the minute, I don't know how it works, but the minute they get into, I guess, this hopper, that, because there's an item filter here for glass bottles, and it fires this thing to fill another one up. I don't even know how it works anymore. Yeah, that's right. Every time a water bottle comes into this hopper, it's been a long time since I built this thing. It fires this comparator, turns this torch off, turns this off, and then there's a hopper clock right here, which fires right here and fires that dispenser, which is full of glass bottles. So we should be able to. That didn't work, but oh yeah, it did. Yeah, that's right. Oh yeah, you don't see it. So technically, we need to go over here because I want to fill up my system a little extra. We need to grab some glowstone dust and switch it out for this dirt. And then we need to come over here and call in one cart and see what we get. Because glass bottles are in here somewhere, but I just don't know which is which. So we'll have to circulate some carts here. And I do need to change this a little bit. I might move it because I don't like where this button is, because I gotta always come around to the back side here, and that kind of, and then this happens where you accidentally fall down there. But I always gotta come to the back side to resend this card out. I don't care for that. So then you're always going back and forth between these two buttons here to circulate carts. Unless I just take this and move it over one block. Can we do that? We could do that. I could just move this over one block, put the button on the side of this. That's probably what I'll end up doing. Just put the powered rail there. Put the block here. No, still nothing. Sugar this time. One of these is going to be glass bottles. I could have just went out to my slice and grabbed some, but who knows how many's in there. Could be one glass bottle in the minecart getting loaded right now. Come on. Glowstone dust. It's funny, when I turn down my sounds, I bet you that turned down the... Sounds like it turned down the minecarts as well. Where are they? That's better. There's glass bottles. What do we think? 3 hoppers worth? What did we have in that top hopper? We had 3 in there, right? We'll try 12 and see where that gets us. I am just going to leave my hopper there. And we'll leave our water bottle cart out for a minute here, since we are just going right here. Oh, where's our thing here? Holy, I went way too far. Can we just dump them in? I guess so. There, more water bottles. So that one's full. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. We could still put 4 more in, I see. So I got 3 in my inventory. I think we'll just throw them in and call it good. There, that's better. Now we shouldn't run out of water bottles. Perfect. I grabbed just the right amount. I could have grabbed 1 more, but nah. So chest minecarts are quiet, and hopper minecarts make noise. Interesting. And this is if you ever have something you want to call out and just add to, and that's what this is for. and it's currently in its locked position. So you can lock and unlock it. So if you say you have half a chest of something, because there is some stuff I've been pulling items out of, like some sand carts are low and some gravel one. There's one gravel one that's real low because I was making some concrete and stuff. So then if you want to add some in, then you can just add it in here instead of going up top. Well, up top is a new cart. This would be to an existing one. So if you want to add some items to an existing cart, you call it out, check that it needs some, and you could automate it too if you really wanted, but then we need to delete all of this. And this all just needs to get added in to our storage. Yep. This is our honeycomb here. And it only gets picked up when the smoker is running, and the smoker actually stops here. And if it's got technically that, yeah, I only have it to half a stack, so it basically just grabs one or two. As you saw when we went into the smoker room and checked that cart, there was only one honeycomb in there because it went ripping under here, and it only grabs one then. So this needs to be fixed because that's my honey farm output from the dispensers for the honeycombs. So I'm gonna change it. I don't like how this setup is. It doesn't work properly. Yep. I probably just need to spend a bunch more time on it, and maybe I could get it to work better, but we'll see. I guess that's everything around the place here. Could show you my library, you know. I don't think I've ever showed you guys my library. Now that's someplace I know exactly where it is. So we wouldn't get stuck in the nether. We'll go there and then I'm going to end the video. It's been 2.5 hours almost here, which is a long, long video for you guys. At least it's right around the corner. Seriously, dude? Come over here and say that. Take care of you. So this is my library. XP farm. With an Enderman. So we just got a skeleton spawner here, which basically turns on the moment we walk in here. You got to be within 15 or 16 tiles of the spawner. And we just have a thing like this. And they come down here. Now we have to turn our farm on here. Now the reason I do this is I've added, this was kill them automatically. Or not kill them automatically, but I actually have to redesign it now because I changed it. So I made it different now. So now what happens is I got a hopper clock over here with a dispenser that puts out powdered snow. And our powdered snow will turn our skeletons here. Just gotta wait a second. It might not happen this round because I had that fire there. We'll see. I can't remember how long it is. There it is. So now they turn into strays. So then it takes the snow block away once in a while. And the reason being for that is if any of these skeletons are wearing leather boots, they're going to end up standing on top of that snow block. And that's going to mess up our system over time. So we can't permanently have a snow block there. So then it comes back out again. And this is just an etho clock here. Etho timer, hopper clock. That's all it is. Our skeletons come in here and hang out for a while. It does get rid of some of the fall damage they take, so that's okay. They still, yeah, then there. Any skeletons that theirs gets converted, and you don't have to convert them all. Then we just go in here and we hack up our skeletons for a minute. Then we can mend our equipment and Yeah, all that stuff. And our items eventually get sucked up. That hopper's full right at the moment. I have a looting 3 sword, so we get a tremendous amount of like bones and stuff. So what you do is I just wait. I mean, what's the point of killing one skeleton, waiting, killing another one? Might as well kill 20 at a time, right? So I'll just kind of hang out down here, go do some building or something, put some tunes on if we wanted. Actually, we should. I think that's the better one. Well, not better, but we'll put this one on. And then you come over here every once in a while. And I'll drop into the hopper just so I can see better, which is sometimes very difficult to get in there. There we go. And then you gotta wait till they get converted, right? And the reason I do that, I don't think there's any extra experience or anything, but you do get some of these. So I haven't even tried this yet with the bow here. So we'll see what happens. I'm gonna stock up on a bunch first. Some arrows of slowness. I see I gotta take my regular arrows in pretty soon. And then also, like, this is all auto started. So bones, I just did my bone meal. There we go, they all converted there. And then we have gold nuggets, iron nuggets, and then junk. This is a junk chest. And some of the armor and stuff I have seen come through here. Same with the bows. Wow. Yeah, wow. And I have only seen, in the entire time I have ran this place, I have seen one skeleton. One. With diamond armor. Because there is a chance of that. You do have a very, very slim chance that you could actually get a skeleton in here with diamond armor on. And I've seen one. So, and if you wanted, you could just go like this, and go like this, and then come over here. Perfect, those guys just got converted right as the snow disappeared. You don't have to stand in the hopper. You could just stand back a little bit. Hey, kill them. Then there's an extra hopper right here in case I accidentally get some stuff in my inventory I don't want. Because that'll happen once in a while. And this experience that stays here, you just jump. And you'll grab it. And here comes our next round of skeletons again. And then the reason being for this is if you want to collect here. So now all our drops got dropped into this box instead of getting put in here. So if you don't want to sort the stuff, you just flip the switches. Now it's sorted in here. So actually we will. There we go. There's a whole bunch of strays there. And I changed this actually. I used to have a locking switch here, but that doesn't work anymore. Because now it messes with this setup here. I think it does. It does some, yeah, it bud power. I think it made bud power that dispenser, maybe. So I can't have this anymore. So what I do now to regulate it is I don't put any coal in here until I fill this. Because that's what it was for, was I'd fill this up and then you get the most use out of your fuel. Yeah. This is my library. It's an enchanting table here. Do I even have any stuff? So if you wanted to take a book, and I'm not even going to explain what happened here. This was way more organized and much better. Seriously? Wow, I will take that. Unbreaking 3? Wow. Feather falling 3. Ooh, I should almost take that too, you know. Yeah. Flame? Well, let's grab the feather falling 3 for the heck of it. Do we have any we don't have any more books here, do we? No. No, You can see even standing back, I picked up some stuff. I picked up a bow. Not too bad. So yeah, then you would come over here and we'll take our books and let's see here. Okay, yeah, that's right. So our Unbreaking 3 goes there. Now we gotta find where our Feather Falling is supposed to go. Oops. That's our Trident page. Protection. No, maybe it is. Maybe it is this one. Yep. Oh, that's 4. So we gotta go with Feather Falling 3 and 4. Yeah. There we go. So we put all of our enchanted books for whenever we need them. Put them away. Just can't believe I don't have anything in here. Such a disappointment. Oh, we got some experience there, I see. So yeah, so we've almost already mended up our entire shovel. See? That's the reason why that snow block disappears. It is for dudes like this. That will stand on top of the powdered snow with leather boots. Okay, where is this Enderman? Come on over here. I'll take that grass block, thank you. And we can actually go like, oh my god. Okay, Mr. Enderman, you're already dead. You can even see through here. I eventually want to open this all up completely and completely surround this thing in tinted glass. I have the tinted glass, I think, finally. But I just haven't done it yet. The hardest part I've done. Most of the hardest part, which was the water column here. The reason I want to surround it all in tinted glass and open it up is, you guys don't probably know this. This is the reason why. We are like 5 tiles underneath the ground. So you can stand here and run the farm. And watch the skeletons go around go around this loop here. Sorry, I'm just on the eyeball for creepers here. I believe I have to stand here. There we go. And then you can see your skeletons come up. Bloop. Now have the top covered, otherwise they'll start on fire. Well, I guess they won't because of that. They'll start on fire here. Yeah, they would. Yeah, they would start on fire because this is directly exposed to sunlight above their heads. Come on, dude. What's going on here? There we go. They do hang up once in a while up here. Most of the time they don't, though, so. Oh. What did I push? I must have hit the wrong button. Sorry. Alright, let's get back down here. This is my library. And I went with the cobblestone and plank kind of background here. I still have to finish. This is going to be another row of chiseled bookshelves. Just like this. I totally overestimated how much I needed. And I might take these bookshelves and just finish off this circle here too. And around the bottom maybe. I might put bookshelves all the way on the bottom. And leave the top planks, so we'll see. Got some nice emerald ore. Been finding quite a bit of emerald ore around the place. And then back here, if you really wanted, you could go through here. And here's another way outside. Which I didn't even know. I was wondering why I always could hear skeletons and stuff. Well, this is why. So there's more than one way to get in and out of there. And I do have it lit up like a Christmas tree. And we even have like a giant ravine right here. So I find there's quite a few like ravines and stuff around here. Oh, let's get out of here. Is that foxes up there? Ooh, that's a lot of skeletons. Creepers, nope. So our place is right here. So my experience farm is actually right here. The library, so it's not even that far away. So there's the library. I don't know what's over here. Whoa! Glitch much? Oh, right, I turned off my... Oh, it still does it with it off, eh? So yeah, this is my area that I've kind of picked to live in, which I like it. We're right in between some mountains here. So that's pretty sweet. And we got our beacons here we can see. We should have a third one showing up here in a second. Where's that other beacon? Isn't it supposed to be right here? What, did an Enderman put something down on my beacon? Oh my gosh. Seriously? We have to go check our beacon. What's going on here? Why do we have no beacon beam? There's supposed to be a beacon right here. Somewhere. Right under my feet. It's supposed to be a beacon. That might explain a few things why I wasn't mining as fast as I was supposed to be. Well, we'll go check the basement first. Well, that's odd. Okay, so that beacon is which one now? Because this is... Where did this come from? Well, that took a while to render in now, didn't it? Look. There's our beacon. That was not there before. Oh my gosh. Get out of here before that skeleton gets me. Okay, well, that just magically appeared. So our village and stuff is right over here too. Oh, we got an iron golem protecting the place. Hello, what are you doing up here? So we got like the villager farm trader thing here. Ooh. I have not checked on this place in forever. Where is this villager? Oh, are you... You gotta be kidding me, man. Oh, oh, grr. He's dead. That's why he's not here. Wow. Unbelievable. I guess we should check our actual, like, villagers then. Have you give us the right trade yet? No. I've been swapping this guy's trade for a long time. But he doesn't like picking up the librarian for some reason. Ah, he's in my zombification station here. We got good old Johnson down here. In a villager zombification station with a villager breeder. There's a villager breeder here. This was my first villager breeder. Hey, do I have a... Oh, that's my cartographer. These are all my villagers. I have quite a few. Could start selling this guy Flint almost. I need to put my Fletcher through the zombification process. We should take this for Eddie. But this is my new village breeder. This one's automatic. That one I have to feed my villagers. This one's automatic. So if I ever want a villager, I just push this button and I get a villager. I'm not going to do that because I don't need a villager, but we do have an iron farm right here. I told you guys I had an iron farm. I got a really big one. It's a 4 village or four golem iron farm. It's currently broken, I see. Oh no, it's not broken. Never mind. Okay, so 1. It's not consistent. Sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. So there's 2. Is there going to be two more? We have a creeper deterrent in the corner. It's just a cat sitting there. And then our storage and everything is here, of course. Those 2 should be dead right about now. It's odd how this iron farm works. Sometimes it works perfect, and then other times you got to wait till it turns nighttime and the villagers can actually sleep. See, now those 2 just worked, because underneath each of those things, 1, 2, 3, 4, is 3 villagers. So we know those 2 work and this one work. Because yeah, sometimes it's 2 golems, sometimes it's 4, sometimes it's 3, sometimes it's none. It seems if you unload it and come back and load it up again, it glitches out or something, and you have to wait till the villagers can sleep. Maybe it's because my base is so close, and sometimes I kind of half load it in. Oh, there comes that one by itself. It's odd how this thing works. And then gunpowder farm, which produces, I think, absolutely nothing. Not a fan of this style of gunpowder farm. But we got a little bit in there. That's more just whenever it happens. This is, of course, the carpets and cats in there. Then we have our iron farm down here. Killing chamber, all that stuff. It's just behind the wall here. And then our storage. Because if you AFK this thing for a while, you get a ton of iron. It don't take long to fill this whole stack up. So that's the iron farm. That's the only farm I have over here besides that villager farm. Which I do need a villager now. We gotta go somehow get a villager in there. Ah, 3! Sweet! It's getting better. So yeah, you just gotta be in the area here, and that farm just runs. It's awesome. This is my original iron farm here. We even still have the zombie in here. Don't like it. It wasn't the greatest. When the first time I built it, I built it per how they said to build it, and all my villagers kept dying, and I couldn't understand why. Then I understand why, because you had to move the zombie back a little bit from where they told you to, and actually you had to put a roof over it and everything too, so you didn't burn your zombie, or you could have just put more slabs, whichever. So we technically do need a villager up there, eh? So we should have actually been down here for a second. I don't think I have enough rails, so we'll take some of these. Keep forgetting it's dirt. I'm used to picking rails gently with these pickaxes, otherwise you take all your rails and blocks and everything included. We have to go that way, yes. So what do we have here? Tree. Oh, we got a sapling out of that. Cool. I'll have to get some more rails. I think I saw some in this chest in here. Otherwise, I'll have to get out my ender chest and grab my minecart box. 2. Well, we're not even going to bother with that. Do I have an ender chest in here? No, maybe not. How about a lever? No? Some cobblestone? No. Lever? No. There's some levers. Now that we have 18 million powered rails. That should get our villager over there. Now we need a couple more things. Some blocks, because we need to get him downstairs somehow. Oh, we need one more of these too. We still need one more lever. Show you what's going on here. I don't care for doing it this way, but I'm gonna. Oh, we didn't put our lapis away. Oh, good thing we had a whole stack there, eh? Okay, let's get rid of some of this random inventory stuff here. Oh, we could use the light blue terracotta for a minute. Yeah, let's do that. Why not? We'll just use it. And I think that's all I need, yeah. Alright, we gotta keep our eyes peeled here, though, for, like, creepers and stuff. You never know, man. You always gotta watch for those guys. So then... put you right there. We'll have to nudge our villager a little, I think, to get him in here. But that's okay. That's what a shield is for, right? Ooh, this stuff looks real nice, actually. I like the blue, light blue terracotta. There we go. Okay. So we should be able to hit the button. Our villager should get spat out. We'll keep a block in our hand so we can block it off. I don't know. He might walk on the rails. You never know. All right. Let's send ourselves a villager over there. Get in there. Ha ha ha! Sorry for the fall damage. There we go. Now we nicely have our villager all back in there properly. Can minus our rails here a little bit. That's all nicely fixed up. There. honestly just fall in there. How come I have this here? Well, that's all right. All right, buddy, do your job. What are you doing way up in the toolies here, mister? We'll make him mad at us. Come on down here. I'm probably dead. Uh-oh. That iron golem is going to come for after me. Still mad at me? See, I knew it. Now we're going to spawn at the tree farm. Beacon just kicks in. I guess we could go back through the nether. But anyways, I think that's enough. I think almost 3 hours is definitely a long enough video. See? See what happens when you turn off my renderer? You can hardly see anything. You get the fog in here pretty cool. So if we were to go into my options, and we go in here, look at that, eh? Everything just renders in. Isn't that amazing? I do like it. It feels so much better. I don't even know where I got it. I saw it on somebody's video somewhere, so I thought I'd try it. Oh, and we technically went in the wrong portal. It's okay. I needed to come here for some glass anyhow. I needed 4 pieces of glass for the hole in the villager ceiling. We'll just get rid of those. Might as well throw that in there too. I probably had glass in there, but we'll find out. All right, everybody. Well, I think that's good enough video for today. So, yeah. I think that's good enough. I think I'm going to call it here. Maybe we'll harvest the nether wart farm before we go back to our village. Maybe. But thanks for watching, everybody. Have a great day.